Hey,
How are you?
good?
Good. I'm really glad that you were able to meet with me today because I heard that you are an expert on insects.
Yes.
So today you have agreed to let me ask you some questions about the infamous scarab beetle. Yes.
Okay.
So I am here on behalf of third grade, and the third graders are learning about ancient Egypt, and the scarab beetle was a big part of ancient Egyptian history. So I was wondering, what kind of a bug is a scarab beetle?
Okay, so for your third graders, I think it's really important to understand that insects are the most biodiverse animals on the planet. They have many, many families, they have many, many species, right? And they're considered a bug or an animal is considered an insect when it has three sections of their body. They have a head, a thorax, and an abdomen, and they have 6 legs. Only 6 legs. So spiders, scorpions, those animals are not considered insects. They are from another type of family. Yes?
Okay.
Scarabs are considered insects because they have 6 legs. They have 3 body parts, right?
Okay.
What kind of family these bugs belong to? They belong to a family that scientifically the name is called the Scarabidae family. Yes? And it has over 30,000 species of scarab bugs. Okay? They all have one characteristic, and it's that they have these clubbed antennae. They look like bats on their head. And when they are going to smell or they're going to recognize something, they open the clubs and they become like laminated, like this. It's really cool to see.
So they smell through their antennas?
They smell through their antennae. Many of the insects have their body parts very different from us, and that's why I find them so fascinating and so cool. For example, crickets, they have their ears on their legs.
What?
So when they make noises to attract females and males, they have their eardrum right beside their leg and they can hear it better, right? It's really cool. Scarab beetles have their noses on their antenna, and scarab beetles are they're also considered, or they're also called dung beetles, because they're scavengers. They eat dead animals, they eat poop, and they put their larvae in poop. And I think that's why it was so interesting for Egyptians, and it was considered a sacred animal. It was because it out of these jars and out of these mummies and out of these dead people, these scarab beetles came out. So they were like, wow, it's new life coming from dead life.
Right.
It might be a pharaoh who's like moving on to new life, right? And for them, it was considered sacred because of that, because they didn't understand that they were just scavenging the dead body, but they thought it was new life coming from this already dead body. Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me a little bit more about what scarab beetles look like?
They're round, and the cool thing about scarab beetles is that males and females are very different. Males usually have horns. Females don't have horns. Females are the ones who are in charge of basically scavenging and putting on larvae, and the scarab beetle that you usually see in ancient Egypt depictions are usually female scarab beetles.
Oh, cool.
Male scarab beetles have horns, and they use them to basically protect their the nest, or protect their and fight other rivals for like the females.
Cool. So you said that scarab beetles were found in the sarcophagus.
Yes.
Right, with the dead bodies.
With the dead bodies, and I know that for mummification they took off the organs and they put them in different jars. So you could also see scarab beetles coming out of these jars, because these jars were made of clay and they were not hermetically shut. So sometimes the female beetle was able to go inside and lay their eggs, then come outside, and then from that jar, eventually after the cycle, like scarab beetles came out. So they were like, wow, what is this? New life. Yes, after so many times, this is already dead. So for Egyptians, that was puzzling.
Very cool. So would you say that they're good bugs, or are they bad bugs?
They're great bugs.
Yeah.
They recycle every material that is on Earth. They dead leaves, dead bodies of animals, poop, and they recycle all of that, and they turn it into soil, which is then used by plants to grow. So without scarab beetles, without these insects that are scavengers, that they eat all of the dead bodies, and all of the things that are dead, we would have a pile of trash all over, like dead bodies all over, because we won't be able to and all of the animals that would die would not become into soil. It would take so much time. Yes, they
Wow.
help a lot. They're
Yeah.
super, super helpful.
No wonder the ancient Egyptians really worshiped them.
Probably.
Cool. Thanks so much for
Okay,
meeting
no
with
problem.
me today.
Yes,
Thanks.
anytime.
And can you explain who you are?
My name is Juanse. I'm the science teacher, life science teacher in 7th grade.